What's going on, gamers? This is DBM Gamer here. So today I have the story of Kabr and a weapon that people may not realize is connected to him, the Mythoclast. So let's get to my shoutouts. I want to give a shout out to Joseph Conley, Walker McNeil, Hybrid Phoenix, Victor Hutchinson, Beaston and Feaston, Grayson Casilio, Wayne Smith, Will Monk, and I want to give a real special shout out to my clanmate Archangel of Chaos for posing as Kabr in this video. So anyone who has a Titan that has entered the Vault of Glass raid knows that you get dropped special armor. The armor set you are given is that of Kabr. If you've been a subscriber on my channel, you're already familiar with the name. I covered it in my story of Pa Nin and even before Destiny launch in one of my news videos. So let's start with exactly what is going on inside the Vault of Glass. The Vex have the ability to travel through time, but they do have limitations. Within the vault is a meeting point between past, present, and future. This is why you see Vex from the past and Vex from the future in the vault. The Vex are trying to use technology to write themselves into the very fabric of the universe. Now, this would give the Vex omnipresence over anything that exists within time. Now, the myth of Kabr the Legionless was that this Titan entered the vault alone and disappeared. But it's not so cut and dry when you're dealing with an enemy on their turf that has control of time. Now let's dissect what Pa Nin said of Kabr. His name was Kabr. He wasn't my friend, but I knew and respected him as a guardian and a good man. He fought the Vex alone, and this destroyed him. In the time before he vanished, he said things that I think should be remembered. These are some of them. In the vault, time frays and a needle moves through it. The needle is the will of Atheon. I do not know the name of the shape that comes after the needle. So this tells us that Atheon is what is controlling the time experiments that are going on in the vault. Kabr said, "No one can open the vault alone. I opened the vault. There was no one with me, but I was not alone." Now here's where Kabr's story is interesting. If you've ever been to the vault and come face to face with the Gorgon, you cease to exist. Not because the Gorgon outgunned you, no, but because he looked at you. Gorgons carry on them an ontological weapon. Like the Oracles and the Templar, the Gorgons reputedly possess the ability to define what is real and what is not. Whatever they perceive becomes subject to erasure at their will. Until a countermeasure can be found, you must avoid their gaze at all cost, or reply to any detection with immediate, overwhelming force. The Gorgon's ability must be tied to the nature of the Vault of Glass. We can take some solace in the clear fact that the Vex cannot manifest this power in the world outside. So Kabr the Legionless, I think, did have a legion with him. We all know to properly open the vault you need a team, but since they were written out of time, no one can remember who they were. The simple description on Praetus' timepiece says it all. He skipped like a stone on time's ocean. This is what's left, unknown. Atheon's epilogue reads, Atheon's story is still being written. The wielder holds the pen. Unknown. So it seems that some of the rewards that you're finding in the vault are the remnants of Kabr's team. Because of all the vault gear being made from remnants of Vex or just simple Vex plating, I don't think it can be written out of time. Kabr also said you will meet a Templar in a place that is a time before or after the stars. The stars will move around you and mark you and sing to you. They will decide if you are real. Kabr is describing the encounter with the Templar, but the stars? Those are the Oracles. Notice when the Oracles appear the first time they each have a musical note. This is the star singing to you as well. The Templar's Grimoire card reads, even among the Axis minds, the Templar is extraordinary. Fragmentary glimpses and scattered reports suggest a Hydra of impossible capabilities, a creature out of time. The Templar and the Oracles guard the way into the deeper vault. Legend says that the Oracles foresee what is to come, a world as the Vex desire it, and the Templar has the power to shape reality to match the Oracle's design, expunging any threats. The power of the vault flows through the Templar. It will take something extraordinary to shatter its shield. Now, the problem Kabr would run into when he met the Templar would be how to destroy its shield. The Oracles are simple enough, just destroy them and you won't be marked for negation. This drove Kabr to create something everyone uses in the Vault raid, the Aegis. By definition, Aegis means protection, backing, or support of a particular person or organization. Now listen to the last words of Kabr the Legionless. I have destroyed myself to do this. They have taken my ghost, they are in my blood and brain. But now there is hope. I have made a wound in the vault. I have pierced it and let in the light. Bathe in it. Bathe and be cleansed. Look to it and understand. From my own light, from the thinking flesh of the Vex, I made a shield. The shield is your deliverance. It will break the unbreakable. It will change your fate. Bind yourself to the shield. Bind yourself to me, and if you abandon your purpose, let the vault consume you as it consumed me. Now it is done. If I speak again, I am not Kabr. What the Aegis does is it creates a bubble of space and time, essentially forcing the Vex to realize your existence and make it impossible to remove you from reality. This is why you have the ability to cleanse the powers of the Oracle and the Templar. It negates their ability to remove you from existence. It can also concentrate and project this energy. In your fight with Atheon, Atheon is attempting to throw you so far into the future or the past that you do not pose any threat. However, by using the Aegis, which Atheon is trying his hardest to separate you from, you are able to create a stable reality and kill the oracles, which have immense consequences that reverberate through time, which causes problems for Atheon, hence the name of that phase, Time's Vengeance. This is why Atheon takes so much damage during that time. Kabr's sacrifice means you now have the tools needed in order to beat the Vault of Glass. But as with every time travel TV show I've ever watched, it's never that simple. I think the Vex, seeing what happened with the events of Kabr, created a counter to him, the weapon known as the Vex Mythoclast. A casual loop within the weapon's mechanism suggesting the firing process somehow binds space and time into... Some legends live forever, others are overwritten, reshaped by the sheer will of those who believe that any ordeal can be conquered, any foe vanished, any god cast down. The Mythoclast is a Vex instrument from some far-flung corner of space and time, mysteriously fit for human hands. Its origins, mechanism of action, and ultimate purpose remain unknown. Perhaps it will reveal itself to you in time. Well, the Mythoclast, by its definition, means a destroyer of myths. But to my knowledge, there is only one myth that swirls around the Vault of Glass, the myth of Kabr. Well guys, if you like this type of content, just hit that like button or leave a comment, saying your own theories. Or if you want to see more, just hit that subscribe button. But as always guys, have a good one.